Homeschooling is a journey, and that's usually how I describe it on my blog. I call it a journey and an adventure. It is one step ahead, one foot in front of the other, day after day after day. And it is not always knowing where the journey is taking you. There are twists and turns, things change. It is always interesting. It's often surprising, and it is definitely exhausting. So I would like to propose that homeschooling is more than just a journey. It is an investment. And I have learned over my past 8 years now, I think, of formally homeschooling, that it is an investment in several things. You are investing in your children, you're investing in their future, and you're investing in their character. So an investment needs some capital up front. If you're going to invest in something, you have to have something to invest. And there are a lot of sacrifices involved with homeschooling. If you're making the investment to homeschool, there are going to be some things that you have to give up, some sacrifices that you will have to make in order to really invest in your homeschool and in your children. So I would like to propose that you are really investing three things. You are investing your time. When I started homeschooling, I thought we'll have our school day and we'll have time for other things. And homeschooling kind of spills out into your entire life. It is just creating a culture of learning in your home. There's not really a time where homeschool really truly stops. You're always learning. You're always working with your kids. And so it is very time consuming. It can just really take up most of your day. As a homeschool mom, I don't have that time where my kids are in school where I can run errands without them and do things because my kids are always with me. So there is a lot of time that I sacrifice, things that I don't have time to do for myself, because I am educating them, I am choosing curriculum, planning curriculum, I am doing self-education for me to learn more about homeschooling, to learn more about the subjects that I'm going to be learning alongside them. There is the time grading their work, checking their work, helping them correct their work. So it is definitely a sacrifice of time. So there are things that I don't have time to pursue right now, things that I would like to do for myself that maybe hopefully someday in the future I am able to do. But as of right now, I simply don't have the time, and I've had to really prioritize my homeschool and pour most of my time into that. That doesn't mean that I completely skip self-care. There are really important things that I do for myself, ways that I take a break and recharge. So I don't advocate skipping that at all, but just know that homeschooling is definitely an investment of your time in your homeschooling. It's also, and this is really controversial, it is an investment of money. It is actually a cash investment. There is a virtual school that is available to anyone to home. It is government school. It is the public school telling you what to learn, when to learn it, when to turn things in. It is completely lined out for you, and you have to follow it exactly. There's no flexibility. You don't get to choose things. It is completely set. And it's free, which is great, but you lose all of your freedoms when you're not paying for it yourself. So I do think in your homeschool, it is an investment of your money as well. You do need to find resources. Now, can you homeschool for free? I would say no. You really can't homeschool completely for free. There are resources that you are going to want to purchase and that you might need to purchase in your homeschool. Sure, there are curriculum swaps, there is the library, there are all kinds of really, really great cost-effective and frugal ways to homeschool. It does not have to be outrageously expensive, but you do need to be prepared to invest some of your own money into your homeschool because you're investing in your kids' future, in their career, in their college career. So you need to be prepared to put some money into your homeschool because it is sometimes worth it to pay for certain resources. I had a struggling learner who had some learning difficulties, and it was absolutely worth it to buy a very specific resource that was targeted toward those difficulties. It was not the cheapest thing on the market, but it truly worked after trying other things that did not. So it was very important that I really invested in my homeschool to make sure I had the right resources to really help my kids be able to learn. So you're definitely going to need supplies. You're going to need paper and pencils and notebooks. There are some books that you're going to want to purchase because your kids are going to want to read them over and over and over again. And I think it is so important to fill your house with really wonderful literature. And then there are some curriculum things that you will want to purchase. it is helpful to have some type of guide or outline. You don't have to buy the most expensive thing on the market, but it really does help to have some type of direction, to have those goals. So while you can be frugal and it can be very, fairly inexpensive, I really don't think that you can homeschool completely for free. I really think that there are resources that are worth investing in for your children's education. And then the third thing that you're investing is your energy. Homeschooling can be exhausting. All of your time is being spent with your kids, and it can be really exhausting. I teach multiple subjects in multiple grade levels every single day, and my brain is fried. By the end of the day, I feel like it is mush and I cannot think clearly. There have been evenings where I've just had to go sit down and away from my kids and have some quiet just to be able to recharge to make it through the evening, because my brain is so exhausted from jumping back and forth between all the subjects and grade levels and helping my kids and learning alongside of them. So it can be really exhausting. You're also balancing your parenting with your teaching, and so that kind of adds an entire another level of exhaustion, because not only are you the parent, you are also the educator. I'm also the janitor, I'm the cafeteria lady, I'm the taxi service, the bus driver, I'm all of those things. And so it can be really exhausting to have that one extra role kind of on the top of all the other things that you would be doing for your kids. So homeschooling takes everything you have and more. And that's why I'm so thankful that as I invest in my kids, as I invest in discipling them and mentoring them and building their character and educating them, I know that God's grace and his strength can really carry me through my homeschool days when I am exhausted, when I don't feel like I can do anything else, when I feel like my time is just completely spent and I have no more time to get things done. I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I am called to do this. So one day I will look back on my homeschool years and I will remember being completely tired and having no spare time, but I know that it's going to be worth it. I've seen the fruit of all of the time and energy that I've invested in my kids, and I'm seeing the adults that they are on their way to becoming, and it is so worth it. So don't give up in homeschooling. Know that it is an investment. It's a long-term investment, but it is definitely worth that. So tell me down below, what are you investing in your homeschool? How do you feel that your time is best spent? Do you feel that it is completely exhausting? Do you feel that you can homeschool for free? I've had some people who really feel that they can and do. So please share down below. I would love to read your thoughts on those things and hear how you're investing in your own homeschool. Also, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos.